Hello, I'm Ramin Senanayaka, and in this video I'm gonna discuss question set 17. And in the previous video I discussed the question set 16, and this video will be a continuation of the scenario stated in the question set 16. And let's get into it. On to the first question. What is the relationship between the student and subject? Can this relationship be in databases? In school, student studies multiple subjects, and from a subject perspective, let's say mathematics or science, that specific subject is studied by multiple students. So therefore the relationship between student and subject will be many to many, but in databases many to many doesn't exist. Many to many relationship separates into two one to many relationships, and those two relationships are connected with a mediate table that is created when created in the database. On to the next question. It says that we have to create that relationship, so let's go ahead and create it. So I have the database opened up here, and let's go ahead and create it. The relationship will be between subject and student. Like I said in the previous question, when I create the many to many relationship between the student table and the subject table, the relationship separates into two one to many relationship, and there's a mediator table connecting those two tables. And let's get into the third question. Change the name of the table created above to student exam mark records. So the table that is stated here will be the subject as student. So let's go ahead and rename it student exam mark record. So there you go, I have renamed the table. And on to the fourth question. Create a relationship between the student exam mark record and the term exam term. So let's go ahead and create the relationship. So I chose a one-to-many relationship here because the student exam mark record is like a student record book of a student. So in a student record book there's multiple exam terms, therefore I chose a one-to-many relationship. And on to the fifth question. Add a column called mark to the student exam mark record table and change the data type to double. So let's go ahead and add that column. So we have the column mark here, and let's change the data type of it. And we change the data type of it as double, and there you go. On to the sixth question. Create a relationship between the student and class. So in a class there are multiple students, but student only has one class. Therefore that relationship is a one-to-many relationship with the many side being the student table. So let's go ahead and create it. And there you go, we have created the relationship between the student and class table. Since I recorded the video of question set 16 and question set 17 back to back, I forgot to create the database by forward engineering the database. So I'm gonna do that now. So to do that, go to database and forward engineer. So I have the hostname, port, username and the password correct here. So all I have to do is click on next, and there you go, we have created the database. Let's go ahead and see if it has been made. Let's refresh it, and here's the database that we have created, and here are the tables in the database. And that concludes the video for answering the question set 17, and let's continue the series with answering the question set 18 in the next video. And thank you for watching.